Hi, my name is Morgan Strong. I'm Head of Digital here at the Queensland Art Gallery, Gallery of Modern Art. So as Head of Digital, I have a couple of key responsibilities. One of the main ones is digitising the collection and making sure that we can use digital channels to kind of share our stories, our art. Secondarily, it's about the in-gallery digital experience. We traditionally hire via normal the public service guidelines. The gallery itself is a diverse employer. We sometimes work with PhD students and embed their projects here at the gallery so they can further their research. The main way we would work with international students, and we have in the past, is through these internships and these research partnerships with universities. We partnered with QUT on this one, Queensland University of Technology, and we actually ended up hiring Jorge, who was working in autonomous cars at the time, nothing to do with arts, but he had a passion for art in the background. I really enjoyed his attitude and the way that he could bridge his research in a very different area to our space. So we did the paid internship. It was about 3 months, I believe, but he was making really good inroads. At that time, we had a bit of money in our research budget, so I pulled a lot of strings about why I thought furthering this research would matter, and we created what I believe was Australia's first position in the gallery, which is AI arts technologist. We appointed him into that role for approximately a year and a half. That went parallel with the rest of his PhD studies. So his role was really the foundational research about what the best possible algorithms were for interpreting, understanding, recognizing art. And then I had the rest of my regular team work on building out the web app and the web products that would utilize his research. After he finished, we were able to launch the products that are now available in our galleries. He had to work condensed hours over certain days. Also, he could only work a certain number of hours because he was still studying in his PhD. And we had to think about how we could make that job as flexible as possible to work alongside his studying commitments. But in order to get the kind of skills that he brought to the job, we were, of course, willing to do that. The advice I would give to other employers is do it. Diversity of voice, diversity of approach, diversity of approaching problems can really just give you better coverage. If you've got a very talented team of very similar people, there's going to be oversights. With international students, you get inbuilt diversity of voice. Advice for students is be broad in looking out for opportunities. In our example, we had someone who was studying autonomous cars. At a glance, that didn't have a lot of relationship to kind of classifying patterns within art. But he had the right kind of skills and the right kind of research background that there were enough crossovers. It's using those kind of the knowledge that you gain through critical thought and research and thinking very broadly about how that could apply in a very different employer to what you originally anticipated.